Hi, everybody. Sorry, the last video got cut off by a couple words, but that's okay. So where I was leaving off at here was that when you go over all of the highlighted parts on your story, you will get these sticky notes in yellow that pop up. And what those sticky notes are they are my um, things that I want you to add or change to your story so that you can tell it better, so that you can give a better version of your story, right? And the comments that I've made to you are all based on the things that I've been teaching you how to do, right? So if you see a whole lot of highlighting and comments, please don't think it's a bad thing. It's actually a really good thing. It means that you've got a lot of good stuff going, and I want you to turn it up to the next level. Okay, so what you'll do is you'll take a look at these sticky notes and you'll go, okay, well, I have to remember to do those things when I add it to my story. So what I might do, for example, is maybe I would write down on a piece of paper all the comments that Mr. Minnick makes. Or I might leave this version open or something, right? So that I can always come back to it. And then what I would do is I'd copy and paste the whole thing. And then I'd go on over and I'd go after I've read all of the comments on all of my writing assignments, all of the sessions, right? After I've read all those comments, then what I'll do is I'll go into that session 12 assignment and I'll scroll on down to week 7 in modules because that's the week that we're in. I'll scroll all the way down and find that session 12 official first draft assignment, because we were writing rough drafts before, right? They were rough partial stories that we've been working on. And we'll scroll all the way down. We'll click on that assignment and open it up. And then we'll look for that submit button in the top right. It's still loading here for me. So I'll pause a quick second. You'll go ahead and click on session 12, official first draft, because that's the assignment. And then what I'll do is I'll make sure I read the directions really carefully, okay? And then I'll look for that submit button in the top corner, the top right corner, and a text box is going to open. Okay? And at the bottom here, when that box opens, my computer's running pretty slow, but when that box opens, you're going to paste that story in there, and then you're going to start editing it, right? So when this opens, I'll paste in my story, and I'll say, okay, what are all the things that Mr. Minnick suggested that I do, right? So I'll go ahead, I'll paste my story in there, and I'll say, okay, well, I know that he said that he wanted me to add one more paragraph, so I'm going to type that paragraph here, right? Okay, I did that. And then I'm going to go back onto those other sticky notes, and I'm going to read them, and I'm going to say, okay, well, Mr. Minnick also wanted me to delete this paragraph. Okay, so I'll get rid of that. And then I go back in my sticky notes, in my highlighting here, and I'll say, okay, Mr. Minnick wanted me to add something here, right? So I'll add that in. And so you'll do that for all of the sticky notes on all of those writing assignments. And then once you have your new and improved version of this, that you've changed it up and you've added all of the information, all the suggestions that I gave you in the comments, once you've done all that, then you will click submit assignment and you will send it to me. Okay? So to make a very long story short, you open up your grades, you look at the comments from all of your writing assignments that say session, you open up all those files so that you can see all of the comments on the highlighter, and then you use those comments to beef up your writing. So when you go and you copy and paste your old version in here in session 12, you'll add all the comments from my sticky notes, make it look good, and then click submit. I hope this helps. Please inbox me with any other questions. See you tomorrow or tonight at Virtual Open House.